Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these...
Chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. He's picked his way through, shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and...
Chance, surely! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Lahm making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Pirlo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's tried one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Shot could be on. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He is through here. Best's cross. And he's there to clear it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to...
Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So it is still 0-0. Scholes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ah, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Great vision. Best.
That's going in strongly.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, played through for the wide man. Chance! He's missed, but not by that far. And they're back on the ball again. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And that has been knocked clear. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Sané. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Well, that has not gone well. Well timed, excellent interception. Belletti. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's got away. Cross needs to be good. And that was very necessary. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Son Heung-min.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him is...
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kvaratskhelia is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Some good work on the right flank here. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Goes looking wide. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Lam. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Played in deep. Up he goes! And he hits the net! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? And he's... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. Gets his head on it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central... Scholes! Scholes! That's brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! First blood drawn. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. Thuram. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shot at goal! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Pelé. It's Pelé! They want to be quick to recover this. Plays it across. And that should get the job done. Vieira. Best. That ball looks a good one. They're urging him to shoot. Chance for a shot! Marvellous goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better?
Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Out to the right. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Can he finish? A wonderful effort all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's been taken short. Cruyff with the cross. And here's Roberto Carlos. Son Heung-min. And this is Owen. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Roberto Carlos. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now he's got space here. Floated through. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He has found the way through. And the ball's come loose here. And it's made its way to him. Beckenbauer. Oh, good spread. Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
It's their
11,
second corner of the game.
Son Heung-min. Coming on the field is number 77, Kvaratskhelia.
And that has been cleared. He's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Pele. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cruyff stood up well to him there.
Has been indicated.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cannavaro. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cleared without complication. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a good ball out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Best place it in. That's a decent clearance. Oh, shooting chance!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Short changes him with that pass. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Here's a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's Bale! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bale usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to get free. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He has found a way through. Cross needs to be... Big header! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's in a great position here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shoots! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And the finish! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah,
and he shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on...
Big chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Casillas claims it. Safe hands. The final seconds now. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. De Bruyne. Argentina looking to pass it. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Danger averted for now. Mateus. Threads one in. And smartly reclaimed.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball, good take. Son Heung-min. And he's there to get it away. And it's Messi. Messi. Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Goes for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And another try! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Son Heung-min. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? In with the challenge. Son Heung-min. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Yes! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Koulibaly gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Keeper's got his work done.
Son Heung-min will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's a searching pass. Now what? He rises! Final touch was poor.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. De Bruyne, played out towards the right wing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution.
And we're underway again. Beckenbauer. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Stood up well to him there.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key...
Goes for a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Chiellini clears. Now he's got space here, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Best! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that has been clubbed away. Vieira. He can get that clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cleared without complication. Can he get on the end of this? Lobbed in behind. And that should get the job done. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester United! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Best actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Santos have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. He's having a shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Hazard. Now it's Bojan. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Chiellini. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that's gone loose. Oh, can he get onto this? Son Heung-min, and this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. Best, Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's chosen to go back. No goals as yet. And he was quick to react. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good take in a good area.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Best. De Bruyne. Belletti. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Lam. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. This looks promising. And he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough. Chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves.
And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. Now it's Olise. Nice bit of trickery. Olise. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, shooting chance! That's going to go a long way.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Time and again they are repelled. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! One-on-one! Great chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
3-0 and... Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Keeper's got his work done.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Number 11, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field is number 77, Kvaratskhelia.
Baresi is there and he can get that clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Substitution.
Best. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good chance for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Messi goes on a charge down the left. Schneider. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shot, surely! Outstanding save to keep that out. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to...
Goes for a shot! That is a beautiful thing!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rice clears. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Kvaratskhelia. That's a lovely pass. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He could be in here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he's denied. And he's missed altogether.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Saliba with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Girassi. Girassi finds himself offside. And he's worked it through. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries to cross. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. He's having a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Beckenbauer. Lahm. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Lahm. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. That pass isn't the best. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Has another go! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Applies the finish! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Conte. That's a sharp pass. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that looks a good... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They would have been... Oh, he's been caught napping! Saliba gets good distance on it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Ødegaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Best. Chris. And the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Bojan. Nicely shaped ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look...